Hang on, I gotta go throw this thing in the microwave. Ugh, I need to go back to my microwave soon. Get my food out. Hopefully it'll be heated up. Get into the thing, it's still half frozen. Viewpoint. Grab my food out the microwave.
Rat, da jadadu. Otena gon desadu hunzoni? Yawa.
referring to my father?
Am I what?
What you just said. Was it about my father?
I said nothing. We have been silent since we came here.
Liar! You did just now. As plain as you're talking now.
You are mad. What did I say?
A coward believes he will live unto old age if he stays clear of strife. But old age will wither him fast, though he be untouched by spears.
I said nothing of the sort, Trolltooth. That is the Allfather whispering into your big head.
So, what is the plan?
To charge in head first, attack by surprise.
That worked out well for us the last time.
No, we should be more careful this time. We track it, then we corner it. Good stranger, thank you for your help. I heard what happened. We are just about to set off on our grand hunt for the fearsome beast. If the thirst of the hunt itches your throat, will you join us? Into the unknown we go. Join us, kinsman. This beast bested us last time. We should be on our guard.
Hey, please, can we get along? Your horseplay will be our death.
So, what brings you here, kinsman? Was it the pull of the wilderness? The thrill of the hunt?
You could say that.
Then you will not be disappointed. However, be warned. This beast is quick to bite and fearless. Tracks! There is no mistaking it. It came from the same creature that attacked us. you hear it? It's close. I feel it. There it is! Gods, it's even more ferocious than before! That glorious belt! Oh, what a Good fighting! Ah, what a beast we felled! You show true grit out there. Thank you for joining our hunt.
Predator or prey. You are what you choose to do. That creature was even worse than a bear, truly. This wilderness is too much for me. I cannot wait to be back home.
Anna did so well. You too, of course. Now we can return home with our head high.
We are done here. If we ever meet again back on familiar ground, you are welcome to join us.
Now to finish what we came here for, hopefully. If anything, get this last chest. An ingot. Trade. And then kill Gorm.
Eyes open. Soon enough. Blood bag.
Where did you come from?
No, you're dead!
Die! You try the other way!
So slow.
I crossed the broad sea for you, Gorham. Are you not flattered?
One reason only I see. You stink.
One reason only.
Enough! Ah, God curse you!
Go get us that spear.
Saat kahtoon hoida vagat gerdu. I waksu tiga. Jo jänedet sinä hoida vasta dago.
must take my leave. So long.
Alright.
This place is heavily guarded.
Wait. Wait. This is not the Hall of 500 Doors. This is not the Rock of the Fallen. Where are the women on the winged horses? Where are the choosers of the slain? You, my blood enemy.
This is Niflheim, the hell of mist and cold. This is where the faithless dead come to die again. This is where ghosts fade to mist, to be forgotten.
Your meddling has doomed us all, Crow of Battle.
More lies from a liar born. Now speak the truth. What brought the Order to this place?
To free a goddess, a creature of power and light, buried by the Jotnar in ages past.
A pity, Gordon. You will not meet her now.
Piece of evil.
Gotham's crystal eye. It hums with a strange feeling. Unearthly. What was Gotham digging for? Something deep inside this cave. Olaf should know his tormentor is dead. I owe him that much.
Yep. I remember this cave.
The probabilities lead us here. The calculations give us hope.
This is not for me. We should return to Olaf. He deserves to know what happened here.
This is the same cave that Sean, Rebecca, Bill, and Desmond retreated to. It was the real world setting of Assassin's Creed 3, but also the past setting. This cave was protected by that tribe. That tribe meddled a little bit, or at least one of them did. The Templar Order, the Ancient Ones, came back through Haytham Kenway, son of Edward Kenway. Father to Connor, or, I can't even pronounce his name again. Still, Ratan Hangedo, who's also a son to a woman of the tribe, and grandfather to Desmond, some odd grandfather. This is like North America, Boston, New York, that area.
No need to hide now, Olaf. Gorm is dead.
Gorm? Dead? By your hand?
He paid a bloody price for broken honor. I will not say more. Return to your sister.
Oh, I will. Yet I would first join the villagers at their fire. They tell stories and I like to listen, though I do not hear.
Story time. Telling sagas of their own?
Yes, yes! They tell stories. Yes, come, listen.
Zokki, Rarondunde, Wasagohorori, Neyotzi Zizu, Waharu, How, Toyedene, Zinuero discardagete, Junkquirotaguani. Tehni Zarungi, Totni Dagwe. Ja tehni ganerde ziosuwaya, danu akwegu, gasumwa hunzi. Yotzi zizu, yagode denekwa da wagu, danu rarondo de, yesune irdede. Zokki, osumagu, ja untke doda, ahjardek, dogatka negerde. Tudaya wasti, rarondo de yasagorage. Osumagu ya eanda ne yotzi zizu. Zi wa agoya da haje wa enahadu zi nahoda wa ekweni. Nia dega derdage ya ehoe zi ya eanda ne zi de jutsu wagardas.
I do not understand. Ah, you want me to tell a story? All right, let me think. A story of betrayal, of selfish malice, and of gods who act as spoiled children. Of all our many gods, it is Odin who is the most revered. He is the All-Father, the High One, the Wise King. But for all his glories, he can also be the most elusive of his kind. Selfish, solitary, stubborn, even cruel. In days long gone, it came to pass that Odin's son, Baldur, died suddenly, felled by his only weakness, mistletoe. Believing his son's death an accident, Odin sent a message to the Jotun Hel, asking her to return his beautiful boy to life. Hel agreed, but on one condition. Only if every living creature in the 9 worlds shed a loving tear for Baldur. At once, Odin sent word to every corner of the world, asking all to weep for his beloved boy. And all did, but one. A Jotun named Thok refused to cry for Baldur. Let Hel keep what she has received, Thok said, with malice, and that was that. Baldur was gone forever, sent on a funeral ship across the sea, buried in Midgard, amid trees and rocks. What Odin did not know is that Thok was none other than the trickster Loki in disguise, a god he knew as a friend. Worse still, it was Loki who led Baldur to his death by a sprig of mistletoe. All these tricked others argue it was revenge for deeds done by Odin to Loki and his children. There is a third view, that all these acts, kind and cruel, were sown long ago in the pattern of their lives. That we are not the authors of our own destiny, but only its readers. And that we... that we should fight against this view, for it is deeply unwelcome.
Angwa gara duha se ne at nowara rau gara. Nene oh niot ti wata det noya ge.
Gorum brought this stone across the Whale Road for a strange purpose. I do not know why, but it seems to belong to this land.
Yoskats. Gwa. Rasnu sage. What neat daherde.
Dagwa weird it go?
Take it and guard it. It may be that one day you will know its purpose. Thank you. Each of you. For all you have done.
Aya wanski. Yeti sot hogungaha. Ayeza ha herdata. Ratnardaga.
In games past, one of the main protagonists, in this case Eivor, or everybody favorite. I mean, honestly, if he's your favorite, you're just a tool or basic. But Ezio, which this series centered around for 3 games, knows when the message given to them by the Iso or Isu had given them wasn't for them. In this case, the whisperings that Eivor heard from the crystal ball was not meant for him, and he knew it. And sensed that it was for someone else's future, for their journey.
Thanks for wrecking the voyage. Now I've got no work.
No word from Gorm. And he has taken all the ale. So much work, so little reward.
Jarl of Jorvik, you shirked your work for quite some time.
Yora is no more. My name is Eivor, a Dringer of the Raven clan. And my purpose is fulfilled.
Purpose? What purpose?
Gorm is dead! The troll is dead!
Olav!
Sister, let us celebrate. Gorm Cutwayson is no more. Slain by Eivor Ravenfriend, Eivor Forest Rider, Eivor Olavursaver.
What is this?
I had a long-standing blood feud with Gorm and his clan. It is now laid to rest.
Oh, the skulls will sing of this day. How Eivor traveled far and wide, hunting Gorm along the world's rim.
Songs are not. Gorm is dead. Now I suggest you leave this place. There's no purpose for us here.
I do not disagree. Gordon was a madman and a troll indeed. But he paid us in silver, and that was enough. Brother, are you well? I feared the worst for you.
I am well, yes, oh, so well. And I may stay, to linger 1 season or 2, with the friends I have made.
As you wish, brother. And you, Eivor, where will you go? Across the sea with us, or back into the woods?
I will sail with you. Let's go. Take care of yourself, Olaf. In this life and the next.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Far went the whale road before me. Dark are the deeds that brought me here. Fate may bind my bones to this land, but for now I walk the sea.
And then in games past, while Ezio held the pieces of Eden, or pieces at separate times, and he spoke to what was then known as I believe it was Athena or Hera. One of the two. They had named them as the Greek gods. But he was talking to her, and even though they were talking, he was talking to her, she was not talking to him, and she had slipped. It was like a pre-recorded message, and she had mentioned Desmond, and that was because it was at that time It was not at that time. At that time, Ezio was living his life and confused as to what she had meant. And then when Desmond went to relive his ancestors' memories, he got the message. Then later on, Desmond and Ezio kind of met face to face. It was the exact same moment. And the whole time when Ezio had realized that the goddess wasn't talking to him, but to Desmond, and his name, Desmond, rang in his ear for years to come.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi.
For years to come, until one day when he came face to face with the gods again, and he knew that if they were talking to Desmond, and that Desmond might be listening, then it was Ezio's chance to talk to him, and Ezio relayed his message and his story, even telling him that over those years, he knew that this quest, this journey he was on, wasn't truly meant for him, but for someone else, and that he wanted him to carry on his work. And that was Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. I do get why Ezio is a favorite amongst people. People say he's the best assassin. I, however, don't think so. Ezio may have lived a majority of his life within the Creed, but it was around his mid-20s where he didn't even join. He wasn't even aware of the Order or anything until he went snooping around in his father's and brother's things after they had been killed. His uncle ended up training him at their family villa, and he rebuilt and made new connections and reinvigorated the Order in his area. Where, like in Revelations, when he went to Constantinople and met Yusuf, or in the computer animated movie Assassin's Creed Embers, which he starred in, and he met, I wasn't really a fan of Embers, but he met another assassin there from China. It was just, there was a lot about Ezio, and there was even a movie called Assassin's Creed Lineage based around his father and his father's exploits as an assassin. Wasn't all that great. Embers was better, but was still there. It's still something. To me, my favorite, I don't know, it's a hard decision to have to make. Because in every Assassin's Creed game, you're not really playing as somebody who's been a part of the Order their whole life. There's always been a time where the Order wasn't their calling. Like Assassin's Creed 3 with Connor Kenway. His mother kept him away from the Assassins and from the Templars. It wasn't until much, much later on in his life where he would join the Order. And then Edward Kenway, his grandfather, as Ubisoft had advertised it, was a pirate who was trained by assassins. That wasn't the case. He was a pirate being a pirate. Edward Kenway did not even acknowledge the order. It was just, I'm a fucking pirate. Oh, you're giving me something to help me gain riches? Cool, thank you, thank you, thank you. Didn't join the order until near the very end of the game. The only person who had joined the order was his quartermaster, Adewale, which he had a short spin-off for called Freedom Cry. But even him, he wasn't a full-fledged assassin beforehand. He was a slave turned pirate turned assassin turned freedom fighter. I never played Liberation, so I cannot speak for her. Didn't play Assassin's Creed Chronicles, either of those, so I can't speak for those three. Bayek is the original Assassin's Creed Origins. Which would have been ancient Egypt, but he more or less wrote the book. On what it was to be an assassin, and then over the years that became refined. Cassandra or Alexios, depending on who you chose to play as from Odyssey, weren't really assassins. Even in the core game, if you